Hello and welcome to another watch review. So today we are looking at the Skimmy 9308. So why did I get this and just a bit about the brand. So over the last year or so since I got back into sort of watch collecting, I've been seeing quite a bit about this one, Skimmy, and a lot of people generally say they are a lot better than people expect them. I would say about 8 out of 10 people tend to say they are pretty decent. I've mostly seen them make homages of Casio, the Casio digital stuff. And for me personally, I don't see much point in going for those. So I was looking for something a little different that I haven't seen a lot. And I came across this one. So this is a sort of dress watch, you could say. It reminds me a little bit of like the more expensive Breguet style watches with these hands and the dials and the Roman numerals. There's also a rotary called the Canterbury. You may have seen it on the wrist of Cumberbatch in the Sherlock TV show. And this looks kind of similar to that. If this was in the white dial, it would look very similar. Now, there are a few differences here. We have a date window at the 3 o'clock position, which I'm not a fan of. And yeah, overall, it's not bad. There are one or two other things I want to mention later on. So it comes in this small box. So the unboxing experience isn't particularly great. So we have this Skimmy box here. Inside at the back they have a bit of information like number and price and stuff. Now it says on the box here, package content, one watch, India, user manual, warranty card. There is no user manual. I had a look. It's a tiny box and there is no user manual. Inside there's a tag. There was the warranty card, and there was this thing at the back, a QR code, which I suppose you're supposed to scan to confirm the authenticity or something. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I'm not too worried about getting a fake Skimmy. Now, to be fair, I did order it from the official Skimmy distributor or whatever it is in India. I actually sent an email to the Skimmy company asking them who their authorized reseller is, and they replied to me giving me the link to the website, because when I searched on Google, I saw multiple sites pop up saying Skimmy's authorized seller, so I wasn't sure which is the real one. So I asked them, they sent me the link, and then through that link on the website I went to the Amazon and then bought the watches from there. So this one here was on a sale. I bought it, and yeah, it's a good looking watch so far. So let's get the basic information. Normal watch with like the date, quartz, of course, 30-meter water resistance. I think the case back is stainless steel. The rest of it is zinc alloy, I think, because with these sometimes the information isn't reliable, and unless you open it and check, or you're some sort of metallurgist or something, it's hard to say. What else? Mineral glass, slightly curved. I don't know if it shows here. And there's something else I wanted to mention. So at the back here you can see water resistance. You can see it's got a lot of fingerprints already. So I've had this for about 3 days. I've worn it as much as I could. Obviously not, when I'm going to bed or something. And so far the strap feels rather bad. I mean, it's still okay. I mean, it's like a cheap leather strap, so it's nothing too bad. But for someone like me, I don't know, just it felt a little weaker than usual. Like it feels like a strap that you've used for a while. So for example, let's say you buy a strap, you use it on a watch for a few months. That's how it felt like out of the box, and the box was sealed and everything. So that was a little worrying. I was going out yesterday, I think. So I wore this one, and I actually wore it a lot tighter than I usually wear watches, just because I was feeling a little unsure and insecure. So yeah, let's actually check the dimensions next. Then we'll wrap this up with some minor complaints and wear it on the wrist and stuff like that. So here, the diameter is 40 millimeters. As you can see, it says 39.9, so it's 40 roughly. With the crown, it's a little more, it's about 44. If anybody cares about the crown, so 44 with the crown. Lug width is 20. It says here. And yeah, lug to lug. Lug to lug is, I think, 47. So yeah, it is, as you can see, trying to get the right spot. So yeah, 47 roughly, give or take a few. So yeah, also, since I'm trying to be a proper YouTube watch guy, I'm wearing the Casio MRW200H. I got this on sale a couple of months ago, and the reason I'm wearing this as well is because they both cost around the same. In fact, this is a little expensive. This was 1200. This was about 1400, 1386 or something. So yeah, all right. So now let's do some nitpicks. Obviously, I've already mentioned the strap. I guess I can change it in a few months or something if I wear this regularly. If you saw my video for the other watch, I got one of these deep black straps for this watch here. So if you remember, I made this one was originally on the metal bracelet. I switched it with this strap. It is not expensive, but it feels a lot nicer. It's also nicely padded. So this is from the company Deep Black over on Amazon, because the problem is you get all sorts of price ranges, and hopefully if I do this long term and if I stick to this, I'll try and buy other straps from other brands and then make a comparison. But for a 1400 watch, I don't want to spend 1200 on a strap. So this one comes with a nice little screwdriver, your spring bars, nice little box, and the strap was inside. Have different colors. So at the moment, for my cheap strap options, these guys seem pretty decent. So yeah, nitpick time. Strap, obviously. Next is the date window. I do not like it there. I personally don't care about date windows. If it wasn't there, it would have been even better. I think it looks better symmetrically. Also, they've sort of put it right on the edge of the inner circle. They could have moved it inside a little, or just outside, removing the 3 index. So they've done neither. They've sort of gone in between. They've cut off the 3, and that just annoys the hell out of me. Now they have this day-night thing on the 6 o'clock position, so they couldn't put it there, obviously. But yeah, without that, it would have been fine. A little inside would have been okay as well. A little outside would have been okay as well. They just chose the worst spot. So that is my second nitpick. And my third nitpick is, look how chunky this is for a quartz. In fact, did I check the dimensions here? So here, this is a quartz. This is 13. 13 for a quartz is a little too much, because this is supposed to be a dress watch. Dress watches should be a little slimmer, so you can wear it with your nice shirt and stuff. This is too chunky. This is like neither here nor there. Now, for example, this one here, this is more of your dress watch, Casio cocktail style, you could say. This is the E120LY, in case you don't know. I made a separate review for this. Very happy with this purchase. Now look at this one here. Let's check the dimensions here. And this one has a very interesting faceted glass. So it is a bit chunkier, but even so, look at this. 10.6. Okay. So 10.6 on this one, 13 on this one. And have a look at this. So this is my rotary automatic skeleton. I bought this in 2006 in the UK from an Argo store, actually, and it has lasted me all these years. It's my most used watch. I wore this pretty much on all major occasions, and from around 2006 until until late last year, this was my main watch. I just got a new strap on this, the third one in about 17 years. And yeah, look at this. Look at this automatic. I think it has a Miyota movement, and this is 10.4. So yeah, so that is my third nitpick here. 10.4, 10.5, and 13 on the quartz. So those are the 3 negatives. I'm actually a little surprised how much I don't like the chunkiness of this watch, because I was expecting it to be nice, slim, dress style watch, and the chunkiness is a little annoying. It's not heavy. not heavy at all. I don't know the exact weight. I'll put it here in the corner somewhere. But yeah, overall, it's not bad despite my criticisms. Here it is on my very hairy forearm, um, 17 centimeter, 6.7 inches. Like I said, look at the chunk on this one. That is the only thing that is bothering me. Now, of course, there are a lot of different watches that are chunky, but you expect them to be chunky. This one, I wasn't expecting it to be chunky. I should have looked at the pictures a bit more carefully. But yeah, kind of chunky. But yeah, still nice on the wrist. Looks good. Size and dimensions are pretty good. And yeah, I think this works well for most people. If you want like a nice elegant watch, you can also check the white version, the white dial, or the it has two versions, the white and the black. The white one also comes on a brown strap, but I think the white on the black strap looks pretty good. And there's the black with the black strap. So yeah, overall, I think it's a decent watch for the price. As long as it lasts me for a couple of years, I think I'll be happy with this. Obviously, I'll be very picky with these watches. Like with a Casio, I can blindly buy whatever I want and I still feel happy and I look at it and it gives me joy. Maybe I'm a bit biased in that way. But at the moment, yeah, first impressions are decent. Of course, I wasn't expecting it to be amazing because if you think about it, 1400, they have to sort of make it in China, import it all the way here to India, then sell it on Amazon. Of course, they probably have a bit of a margin here, then they have to deliver it to my house. So yeah, I guess it's not bad for what we are getting for the price. And also, I haven't seen this style, this design on any other cheap brand on Amazon. So for the price, it's pretty good, I think. One or two minor nitpicks. Of course, I can change the strap, like I said, and it should be good. And we'll see how long the battery lasts and stuff. Like I said, 1 or 2 years, if this gives me 1 or 2 years without any issues, then I can't complain. So yeah, this is my first impressions. If, by the way, if you're watching this, say 6 months, a year after I've done this review, let me know and I could maybe make an update on this if I'm still doing this sort of stuff. And we can see how this runs. Now keep in mind, I do have a lot of watches, so I keep wearing different watches. So yeah, it'll probably stay in the boxes more than get wrist time, but it does look nice, you have to admit. Anyway, so that is my review for the Skimmy 9308. I'll put the link below to Amazon. If it's still on sale, you may want to pick it up. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time.